Hi, I'm Lauren Camp. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm performing 2 poems for you for the 2020 virtual edition of the Bridgewater International Poetry Festival. Guide to Getting Home. Let home now be scurrying cotton feather. I've let go where I grew to be in this flame-perfumed desert. Needed more than the slow, small sun swung up to boxes of windows. After the school bus circled past Maples, I would skip with domesticated hunger to our cul-de-sac, holding lined equations. If Jane, if Joe, each fact. You can imagine our little existence, Atari and sitcoms. In her corner, my mother pinned hems. I made small, glad movements, rendered my dinner fork and voice, and something forgotten. What I mean is, I feasted. My family went on saying things to each other, then released to the blue sofa, loopy on 70s humor. I remember my Saturday dresses, but not the buttons. Later, remember my mother's lung with its stain. Rain, sleet, everything we lived between. Nothing was certain but grapefruit on weekdays and pigeons. Now that I'm in the desert's spontaneous glitter, my home is steady and thick. A few rabbit tracks mark the whisks of last year's grasses. Storm clouds, long spiders beside rhizome, petiole, cataphyll. The horizon changes and somehow I'm back to another turn up the stairs of that normal brown Tudor on a street with no precise name. The street we repeated as we re-entered each day with the least, and I wasn't afraid. Each time we vacationed, my mother plunked her feet on the dashboard while we took the distance to an average hotel in Boston's low edges. A pool, a closed door, nothing worse. This was also a shape of divinity. Then we drove back. The second poem I want to read you is a poem of waiting. It's called Little Day of Resting. All week a dry strumming and an hourglass I held in my hands until I held a phone in my hands and it hung on its little revolving. The news is a tree that lurches into the window. The tree has no end but the ecstasy of the earth. So many people are dying, and it hardly has anything to do with the sad way I see out my window. Our grief has been decided. Elsewhere, a boy rolls in the sand, sizing up home. A tigress no longer hauls through the dust but leaves lineage, and my man and I, we sit, still loaded with sleep, and make a constellation of those we remember so much. I am lightheaded in the sluggish gray as we coax them back, the mothers, the strangers. Their lost voices make me want to clean the sky of its eyes. Our palms many times find another place to be, and we are quiet until we are satisfied with another sunrise, and we rise and enter the bell of it, wait at the kettle, searching for melody.